Hello everyone. Okay, so this video has been a long time in the making. I actually made two videos that I didn't love, and this sat kind of off to the side while I worked on other things for quite some time. I'm gonna give it a shot again because I've actually gotten a little more used to it and I've been able to successfully make one stamp. I'm gonna make another one in front of you. So I'll show you what's in this first. So you get all these goodies and you see that I've already used a lot of it, so it's a bit of a mess, but you get instructions, you get some postcards. Here are the stencils they give you. So what you would do is just take a sheet of paper, or I like to use vellum because I feel like it's easier to see through and to go ahead and trace things. So I traced the dog onto my vellum like that. And you trace it really kind of thick with the pencil so that you can go ahead and rub the image onto your rubber. And I'm going to show you something else. Alright, and this is how it came out. Like that. Cute. And then this is the image. Not bad, right? The stencil. Back out. You see that you've got some dark areas on the dog and some light areas. So what you want to do, like I did here, is for the dark areas you don't carve into them. For the light areas you carve and get rid of all of the, I don't know how well you can see that, but you get rid of all of the stamps, so you leave sort of like a scratchy kind of look, and that leaves it white, or whatever color you choose, so that it looks like that. You also get, and I don't have one to show you right now, but you get a block of rubber, and you get like a sheet of adhesive foam, or foam backing. You get an Island Indigo Stampin' Right marker. You get two carving tools. Alright, so they look like this. Let's see how close I can get this. You can kind of see it. One's thinner, the other one is wider. So this is for more surface area, this is for like littler kind of area. So I've always wanted a picket fence. Since I started stamping with Stampin' Up, I've always wanted a picket fence stamp, and at least during my time, I haven't really seen one that I can remember that they sold. So I went ahead and I kind of mocked one up. This is what I did. I put it on vellum, and I drew it really lightly, and then I went ahead and I got a 6B graphite pencil, and I'm not certain how exactly strong this graphite will come out on the stamp, on the rubber, but I'm going to give it a shot and hopefully it'll come out really well. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay this over here, and I'm going to grab my ruler, and I'm just going to rub over top of it and hope for the best. I'm going to actually use my fingers too. Alright, so now I'm going to start cutting. I think I'm always nervous about my first cuts with this. Alright, now one thing I want to tell you guys is if you mess up on one side of this rubber block, you can always use the other side. So you can, it's rubber through and through. It doesn't change in consistency. It's not like one side is the side that you use. So if I mess this up, I could always flip it over and use this. And it's going to stick. The foam will stick to the back, so it's not a big deal. It's just, you know, it's just sort of a little bit of an insurance policy for you if you screw it up. I'm just going to cut kind of close. So now, got all this left over, set that aside, use it on something else. Alright, so now what you need to do, because as is, what you would have is all these areas that I haven't carved into will be whatever color I ink up, and then all these areas that I have carved into will be blank. And what you want is just an easier way to do it, instead of having to cut all the way around all of these fence panels or whatever you want to call them, is just to carve all these areas away. So I'm going to take my big tool, and I'm just going to start carving all of this excess space away. Okay, now the moment of truth. I'm going to ink it up in chocolate chip and stamp it down. Before I put it on foam and put it on the block, I'm going to ink it up in some chocolate chip, and I'm going to stamp it down so that I can see if there are any flaws that I need to carve out before I make it a permanent fixture on a block. And I think I might already see some. Oh, fingers crossed. Alright, let me get this on the camera. It's not bad, but you see this right here and right here, that's because it's raised, and I have a few spots right there too. And actually, the fact that I did it in the early espresso, I can see the spots that I need to carve out because I can see where the ink touched. So I can just go ahead and carve those out. Nice, but there's still a few little spots. It's because, heck yeah, I did it. It's cute, right? I like it. Okay, so I finally have a stamp video or a stamp carving kit video that I can show you guys. I'm gonna edit it, put it together, and you'll see it soon. Until next time, happy stamping and happy stamp carving.